Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2021 Volvo XC60 R design, as well as learn about the features and other configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Just about any small luxury SUV you research is going to be practical and useful, but is it also stylish? Well, that's harder to come by. Thankfully, the 2021 Volvo XC60 places an equal importance on style. Inside and out, it's one of the most distinctive SUVs in its class. Its overall price suggests the station wagons that Volvo was once known for, but it also features broad shoulders, sharp creases, and immediately recognizable headlight and taillight designs. The cabin is just as impressive, with a clean, simple look that pulls from traditional Scandinavian sensibilities. The 2021 Volvo XC60 is a small luxury SUV. It comes with one of three available powertrains that Volvo calls the T5, T6, or Recharge, which was last year's T8. These powertrains can then be matched to one of three trim levels that influence how many features the XC60 comes with. The trim levels are Momentum, R Design, and Inscription. Every XC60 comes with a 4-cylinder engine. Now, you might be expecting more from a luxury vehicle, but Volvo gives you a choice of one of three versions of that engine. The base turbocharged engine goes toe-to-toe with similarly configured rivals, while more potent versions give you more power. Topping the range is the XC60 Recharge, which is a 400 horsepower plug-in hybrid. To top it off, even a bare-bones XC60 comes with a wealth of driver safety aids that cost extra on rivals. Overall, the XC60's eye-catching design, powerful yet efficient engine lineup, and emphasis on value give it strong appeal. Okay, let's jump into this build and price review of the 2021 Volvo XC60. It's a midsize SUV. We're going to build and price the R design, but real quick before we get started, I just want to remind you to take a look at some of my other related build and price reviews. I've put links down in the description below. Now, we're going to build and price the R design for 2021. But I actually did a build and price of a 2019 Volvo XC60 with a T6 Inscription. So that link is in the description below. Other vehicles that compete with this XC60, I did a build and price review of the 2020 Mercedes-Benz GLC Coupe. It's got a little bit different roof line, but it still competes with this XC60. It's just a little more stylish, although I think the XC60 is quite attractive. Another vehicle that competes with this car, I did a build and price review of the 2020 Audi Q5 Premium Luxury. Very nice. Also, another one that's not maybe European that you might like, the 2020 Acura RDX. Actually, a very nice SUV. So, after you watch this video, make sure you watch one or two of those other videos as well. Okay, so let's take a look at these exterior colors that are available for the 2021 Volvo XC60. After we do that, we'll go check out the features. Volvo doesn't actually have a lot to say on this page. And then we'll jump into the configuration. So, first color, icy white or ice white. They also have bright silver, which looks, it's very light, isn't it? They have a bright silver, and they're just showing us different angles here we can see this from. I think this angle probably looks a little bit better. How about this red here? What color is it? It's called Fusion Red. It's all right. They've got an onyx black. There's a denim blue. A crystal white, which definitely looks better than the ice white, although I can't really see a difference maybe. Let me try that again. Yeah, the crystal white's a little brighter. The osmium gray metallic, and then there's a pine gray metallic. So, right, let's take a closer look at these three exclusive styles for the XC60. We got the Momentum that starts at $41,007. We've got the R design here in the middle, which we're going to build and price today on the channel. It starts at $47,850. And then you've got the top tier Inscription. They all get leather interior, right? Even the base model Momentum, like I was saying, they're all well equipped. Even the base model gets leather. The R design gets a Napa. It gets a sporty looking kind of Napa leather, and then the Inscription just gets straight Napa leather. So, and then really the Inscription's only a couple thousand, not even $2,000 more than the R design, right? But you take a big jump from Momentum to the R design or the Inscription trim level. So they do stack on a lot more stuff once you jump out of the Momentum packet. But then if you jump over here, this might look like the same thing, but it's not. These are those recharge variants. Remember I told you that there's three levels. There's T5, T6, or recharge. Recharge is the top tier. These are the ones that make 400 horsepower, and they come in a little bit different styles. You get R Design, Inscription, or Polestar, right? R Design, Inscription, or Polestar, and they're more expensive. The R Design is $59,000, the Inscription's $53,000, and that super fast Polestar one, that's the sportiest one, it's $70,000. But it seems like the ones that we're doing, the XC60s that we're doing, they have horsepower available up to 316. They seat 5. They come standard with front wheel drive, seems like, but you can probably option it with all wheel drive. That's probably why they have that set up like that. And fuel economy is up to 29 miles to the gallon, but they don't tell us. That's probably on the highway. Let's take a look at these few gallery images that they have. There's not many. There's just like literally 6. I would say that this website is thin with information. It's definitely thin of information. Right, here's our Thor's hammer headlights. They don't once show a good shot of the interior. And they barely show a whole shot of the vehicle. Look, they're only showing you a little back third of the vehicle there. All right, let's jump into the scarce little bit of features they tell us. Here they're selling you a $50,000, $60,000, up to $70,000 vehicle. They've barely got anything to say. So over here they're talking about comfort. And right off the bat here they're talking about the Napa leather, how that's attention to detail. Over here they're talking about how you've got different drive modes. With active air suspension that automatically raises or lowers the XC60 in real time. And then lastly over here in this paragraph, they're just simply talking about the open and tilt panoramic roof. And I don't know if that's standard. They don't say the word available or standard or otherwise. They do have this little button down here that says learn more about comfort. So let's do that. And here's what it shows us. So yeah, they're talking about the the fine Napa leather. Yep, we got that. And then here they're talking about those drive modes again. So they're just really repeating themselves on a few of these. A panoramic roof. And so here's something new that they haven't told us. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Right, I'm going to assume that that's probably standard. And then yeah, and again they're talking about the Napa leather seats, but this time they're talking about how you can get ventilation and 10-point massage for those seats. And then what else is there? Oh, there's the hands-free tailgate, which opens and closes on its own simply by moving the foot under the rear bumper, as you can see there. All right, well that was it for that. For comfort features, let's talk about their safety features here. Here they're talking about the blind spot information system, right? And they're showing a little GIF image that shows how it works. Here they're talking about driver assistance with rear cross traffic and all that. That's great for backing out of spots like when you're at the grocery. I mean, that's awesome. And then here they're talking about keep your position. So that must be the lane position. So helps you keep straight in the lane. They don't actually call it a name. Your Volvo will send a subtle vibration through the steering wheel to help you steer back to the center. So they don't even call it a name, whereas everybody else usually has a name for these things. They're just saying, hey, it'll keep you centered in the lane. All right, that's great. Let's learn more about safety. We know that they'll probably repeat these things and then give us a few new things. Okay, so yeah, so far, right. Blind spot information. You got the rear cross traffic alert. You got the lane keeping assist is what everybody else calls it. Lane keeping assist. And then here you've got collision avoidance with our vehicles, pedestrians, and all that kind of stuff. Large animals, day or night, they say. Stay on the road here. Our runoff road mitigation system helps steer and brake if you unintentionally stay towards the edge of the road. Okay, cool. Prepare for what's ahead. Oh yeah, this is real big. You know, it's like car to X communication kind of stuff where other cars can communicate with other cars and let them know about hazards, traffic, congestion, other things going on in the road. Mercedes calls it car to X communication, which is why I'm calling it that. But everybody probably has their own name. Obviously, Volvo calls it nothing. They just say that it's a cloud-based communication. But that's getting to be a big thing in the automotive industry now. All right, let's find out about these innovation features starting over here on the right. They're talking about their advanced powertrains, right? Their engines, which is confusing because they don't really put out any like definite information you could just look at. Maybe they're going to show us something down here. We'll find out. Under here, under the center personal touch, they talk about how you can preheat, pre-cool the vehicle with a simple tap on the Volvo On-Call app. Very cool. You can also, looks like you can start and stop the vehicle. You know how this works. If you've been shopping any new cars, you know everybody has an app, and it allows you to do things like lock and unlock the doors, turn on the AC, you know, the climate control, and all that kind of thing. Over here on the far left, we're going to talk about their audio system, the high-end Bowers and Wilkins. They don't tell you how many speakers. They don't tell you how many amps, but there's a Bowers and Wilkins sound system. They don't even tell you if it's standard. All right, let's learn more about these innovation features. Obviously, they're going to be redundant on a few of them, like the stereo, the app. Here they're talking about the turbocharged engines, yet they show a headlight. All powered up. What is this all about? There's dedicated smartphone storage that makes it easy to wirelessly charge your device. What is this? There's their standard key care that lets you limit top speed before anyone else takes the wheel. I guess you could set up things to limit new drivers for your family so they don't wreck the vehicle. And then what is this here? There's an advanced cabin filtration technology that gives you good air quality. So here's the thing. So far, I'm really disappointed in the kind of features that they're telling us about this vehicle. I'm not happy with this website at all. Believe it or not, we've gone through all the information that Volvo wants to tell us about their brand new, you know, $50,000+ up to $70,000 vehicle. They had literally nothing to say. I'm very disappointed in that. I do a lot of build and price reviews. I know what a good website is when an auto manufacturer gives you a lot of good content. This isn't it. I'm not saying I don't like the vehicle. I do. I just wish I could have learned a lot more about it. The interior looks fantastic. It's gorgeous in there. All right, at any rate, oh, you can do subscription services where you pay like a monthly thing. All right, I got it. All right, but here we're gonna build and price one as if we were gonna buy one. We're gonna do the R design. It starts at $47,850, and this is the sportiest one. You get a 12.3-inch digital driver display, sport chassis. Look, you get the Harman Kardon premium sound. All of these say Harman Kardon. Even the inscription says Harman Kardon. So that means that Bowers and Wilkins. All right, we got to play detective. That means that Bowers and Wilkins definitely going to be an add-on, right? An upgrade. At any rate, we're going to do their R design. Let's go ahead and click select and get started. Okay, so there you go. We've got two engine types. They could have been more clear. Gasoline and plug-in hybrid. We've got a gasoline engine, and it makes 250 horsepower. And okay, so there's several trims. Here it is. We got the 3 gas versions: T5 front-wheel drive, T5 all-wheel drive, and then T6 all-wheel drive. The T6, so obviously the difference between T5 all-wheel drive and the T5 front-wheel drive is just how many wheels are powering the vehicle. They both get 250 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque, but I like that T6. It's 53,650. So our design in the T6 gives you all-wheel drive. It's 53,650. You get 316 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. We're going to go ahead and select that one. Okay, and then we're going to do our colors. And as you know, I'm not crazy about any of these colors. The only no-cost option is ice white. The rest of these colors look to cost $645. Now, like I said, I'm not crazy about any of the colors. Let's try the Fusion Red, though. Let's go ahead with the Fusion Red. Let's give the Fusion Red, it's plus $645. Let's move on to wheels. So what do we got here? So you do have some decent wheel options. Now, if you know me, you know I like the wheels and stuff like that. So I'm going to be, and they're very expensive, but I'm interested in these 22-inch wheel options, like the 10-spoke 22-inch wheel. What does that look like? So they're going to remove the fender extension. Okay, that's fine. Remove the fender extension so these wheels, oh, wait a minute. Let's try that again. There we go. That looks better. I like that. We're going to get these 22-inch 10-spoke wheels. They're $4,500. But you know what? I don't care. I think it makes this SUV look fantastic. Yeah, there you go. Look fantastic. And there's another shot there. Good looking SUV. I like it in the red. That's all right. I just wish they gave us more information on their website. All right. Here's the interior. We got a couple of options here. We got the Napa leather with open grid textile in charcoal and a metal mesh inlay. All right, I guess that looks okay. I mean, it looks all right to me. Yeah, that looks all right. I don't think we need to change it up. Yeah, the panoramic roof seems to be standard. Again, they didn't say that over in the thin level of features they had, but we could see a panoramic roof up there. All right, so we're going to go with the Napa leather interior with the open grid textile. Let's move on to exterior styling next. And so there's really a couple things. Do you want some running boards? And what's the exterior styling kit? What is that? What is the exterior styling kit and what does it include? Here's the thing, I'm pressing the exterior styling kit and I can't see what's actually changing on the vehicle. And here's the thing, there's nothing to click that actually gives you details of what's included in the exterior styling kit. So based on that, we're not going to get the exterior styling kit. There's running boards as an accessory, and they don't even put the running board on there. Nor do they. So yeah, the running boards might be cool, but we're not going to do it because we can't even see any changes. They don't even give us any information, which means like what's included in the exterior styling kit, Volvo, for $1,500 basically. Let's move on to packages. I think they got a lot of stuff to do to make some improvements. Definitely. Come on. Now, you surely make enough money to have a better webmaster to put this together better. Somebody's got to be thinking a little bit better up there. You get climate control package. That gives you all your heated stuff. So we can call that our cold weather package. I like that. We're gonna get the cold weather package. They got a cold weather package with boosted cushions. There's an advanced package that gives you a heads up display. I like that. We're gonna jump into that. What else does it give you? They say learn more. Why don't they do that on the other ones? Head up display, wireless charging, 360 camera, pilot assist, adaptive cruise control, all that kind of stuff. 12-volt power outlet, and all that. So yeah, that was what, $1,900, but I really wanted that heads-up display. There's a protection package. I think we can skip on that. Next up is options. Oh, there's that Bowers and Wilkins. It's $2,300. I want it though. I don't care. I want that stereo. They got the four-corner air suspension, factory scheduled maintenance. I guess that's included. They got mud flaps. Oh, you got the Polestar performance stuff. What is that? It's a software to give us more horsepower? Yeah, that's software to give us more horsepower. Seems like. So let's do that. It's $1,300, but if you know me, I'm into the performance stuff, so I don't care about that. Some of these accessories are cool, but we don't need to get them, like the bike carriers, the roof racks, the child booster seats. I do like this steel protective grid. I think that's quite nice for $450. And that could certainly come in handy in a lot of things. I'm not going to get it though. These are all things you can get at Volvo at the parts counter, honestly. The mud flaps are cool. I don't like how they've bundled it in front and rear mud flaps for a couple $100. Why don't you just make it a package? Other than that, right, there's an air quality cleaner. There's a park assist pilot, which might be cool. Let's go ahead and get that for $250 to help you with your parking and stuff. If I thought I needed it, sometimes you might. All right, all that sounds good. Let's go on to the summary. And the summary leads us here, and we're at $67,000, and we started at like what, 47,000? We started at 47,000. The wheels were really expensive. We did the advanced package, climate package. We did the Bowers and Wilkins. So yeah, we and the Polestar performance equipment. So yeah, we stacked up some cost based on that. But you know what? We've got a Volvo XC60 R Design T6 all-wheel drive that looks good. The only thing that didn't look good was the thin information that Volvo has on their website. Other than that, it all looks great, doesn't it? Other than that, it's a great looking vehicle. Let's get a side shot there. All right, there we go. Where is it? And it's a slow loading website on top of it. All right, on that note, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I do love the Volvo XC60. I'm just not crazy about their website. They just didn't tell us much information. We didn't learn a whole bunch about the vehicle. At any rate, here we are. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. So if you found this review of the 2021 Volvo XC60 T6R design all-wheel drive helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a nice day.